MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of this year's Fall Classic between the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Park is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty B. And I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
From the stretch, in there at the knees, strike one. Grounded to third. This could be two. Scooped up on the backhand. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We're scoreless on MLB Network. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the right fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to center field. Bradley is there. One down.
Batting second.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Now the 1-1 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Rodriguez, a 25-year-old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The 2-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-1. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the center fielder, Cody.
In now, Cody Bellinger. First offering on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Benintendi is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end. Now here's the pitch.
The shortstop.
Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Lifted in the air to center. And it's a fly out to start the second, one away.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Michael Chavis.
Stepping into the box, Michael Chavis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Hit sharply on the ground. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down, and he looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. And Verdugo goes in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation, 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
The count now at 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down. Chavis stands at first with 1 out. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Alex Verdugo is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Slapped hard the opposite way. Pollock is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Red Sox leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The second baseman.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches to become a 1-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. No one out with a runner at second. Hit hard to short. Throw goes over to third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Standing in, A.J. Pollock. As he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fly ball out toward right field. After it is Verdugo. But he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on defense as only one run is going to score. Digging in, Will Smith. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But no problem at first, and that's the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mookie Betts. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. He's set, and the pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. The relay throw, and they're not going to get him at third base either. It's a sac fly and an RBI.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes this the other way to right. And that is down as that could be two bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first two innings here. And here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
He's set. Here it comes. In the air, down the line in left. Benintendi in pursuit, and they can't run it down. Hit to left field. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors in a. Next up for the Red Sox, Jonathan Lucroy, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Popped up. Seager is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder.
So coming to the plate, Andrew Benintendi, 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
0-2 the count to Benintendi. Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up. There's one. On to first. And for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play. And with this one, the side is retired.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Here comes the first pitch.
Corey
Started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Seager, just 24 years of age. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
In now, Max Muncy, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Runner goes for second. Sliced hard on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw. And he is in there.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Chris.
Now to the plate is the Dodgers' designated hitter, Chris Taylor. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. From the stretch. Takes this the other way to right. Verdugo is right there as he takes it for the second out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. First delivery to him on the way.
The third baseman.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. 1-1. Right down the chute that time. 1-2.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. Xander Bogaerts is on deck. Fouled off. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Xander Bogaerts is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Manny. That's 10 hits in this game between the 2 teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
From the stretch, and a slur, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
And he fouls this one off. And now a balk is going to be called here. He didn't wait till he got set, and that may make things a little easier for them to score that run. He moves up to third now with 2 away. Ball 2. Bogaerts on third with 2 out. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Alex Verdugo would be next. Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1 left for the... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kike Hernandez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Standing in, A.J. Pollock. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Now batting, catcher Will Smith.
Striding into the box, Will Smith. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Smith, just 24 years of age. This is his first year at the big league level. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder Mookie.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First offering on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to third. And the tag, he will be out at third base, and on a great throw from center, and the inning is over. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
The center fielder.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Bradley Jr.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. So a runner at first with one out now. And that brings in Jonathan Lucroy. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Bradley, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Lonnie Chisenhall is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. To first. To second for 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit. Ready for another chance. Justin Turner as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Turner playing here in his age 34 season. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. One out, nobody on. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Corey Seager. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that's through for a hit. So he delivers with two away, and the bottom of the fifth marches on.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late two-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Ready once again, Max Muncy. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the two-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Walden, a California native, actually. He was a 9th-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need to rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Here's J.D. Martinez.
J.D.
into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 0-1. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull his trigger.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're on the short end of a 4-0. Stepping in, Chris Taylor. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
For the Dodgers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. So stepping in, Kike Hernandez. He singled his last time up, and not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. David Price will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
David Price.
Bases are empty, one man out. And it's 1-1. Price, 33 years old. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Left fielder.
Digging in, A.J. Pollock, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chavis ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down, and David Price will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
At the plate, Michael Chavis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. That's popped up. Bet's coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
2-0 now. 2-0 count. The pitch too high. And it's 3-0.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling. Compose yourself and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
The center fielder.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done.
Your attention, please.
So now, with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Right head. Kershaw. Now playing first base. Number 33, David Price.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Lined hard toward right center. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-1 game.
Now back. Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's gone 2 for 8. Line towards center field, but sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The first baseman, number 5.
Digging in now, Ronnie Chisenhall. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. Bottom of... Ready for another shot now. Will Smith.
The catcher, Will Smith.
Walker Buehler is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
21, Walker Buehler.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Austin Barnes is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogaerts. Right to him. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Mookie Betts. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Betts is going to turn for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw again for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
Now batter.
So striding forward now, Cody Bellinger. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, but that'll be off the wall in right center. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. That was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard. And after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo. An impressive swing of the bat. And this one's in the dirt. Bellinger at second with 2 down. Grounded up the first baseline. Chisenhall is there, and he'll step on the bag himself. Austin Barnes will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 15, Austin.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Smoke toward third. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Hey, he might have been able to get his body in front of that. I don't know. But the bottom line is, I love the effort to slide and try and knock that down, but it was just too hard a play to make.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3. So the Dodgers trying to close this one out in front of the home crowd here at Dodger Stadium as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7+. Reined in. The second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. So striding in, Max Muncy.
The second baseman, Max.
Now here it comes. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery is a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
The designated hitter.
Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. He struck out while trying to lay down a bunt last time.
Yeah, and he just straight up whiffed on that 2-strike bunt attempt. And not to be too critical, but it wasn't the best of looks either.
Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. Settling in now, David Price. Joe Kelly is going to come on as a pinch hitter now, so that means we've seen the last of David Price.
Joe Kelly.
He's running. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Coming to the plate now, A.J. Preller. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Jock Peterson will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Jock Peterson with a 2-run blast. His first homer here in the series, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Wade Davis comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Another. Joe Kelly will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Jock Peterson will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision because the throw was down the first baseline. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. On to first, and it's dropped.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson is there, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Striding in for Boston, Jonathan Lucroy. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Chavis on second. Verdugo at first. 1 gone.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Now digging in, Lonnie Chisenhall. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Caleb Ferguson will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 64, Caleb Ferguson.
Blake Treinen is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field.
Number 54, Blake Treinen.
Alex Wood is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Number 57, Alex Wood.
Scott Alexander will also
This
enter
game
as he
for the
takes
Dodgers.
over at third base.
Now playing third base, number 75.
Dylan Floro
Scott
will also come in now as he takes
This
over
game
out in
for the
center.
Dodgers. Now playing center field, number 51, Dylan Floro.
Dylan
in
Floro
right,
will come in as
number
well as a
74,
part of the
Kenley
double switch.
Jansen. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
And now time
please.
is called, and the reliever
This game
is
for the
warm out
Dodgers.
there. Shorty
Now
Kim
playing right
gets the
field.
call here as he'll
Number
try and look for
75,
one out to finish
Scott
this thing off.
Alexander. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 49,
Here's the first pitch.
Jordy.
Here's a fly
Yeah.
ball, well hit. Alexander is after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 7-4 contest.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Here's the first pitch. In the dirt. Throw goes to third. And that's it. Live it up, L.A. The Dodgers have won the World Series.
Well, they just clinched the World Series title in front of the home crowd, and no doubt about it, this town is going to be rocking and rolling tonight. Just like this stadium is rocking right now